Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, Lord. Oh, right. My face camera was off. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Ta-da! Pippin? Hello. Oh, here I am. Yes. And there's a Pippin. Oh, are you checking out the box from Shiz? Oh. Does it smell good? Here, let me just turn it so that no one's name is on the box. Pippin. Oh well. Hi. Happy Tuesday. I'm so sorry that I missed you all yesterday. I had the allergist. I was working on cutting up some strips for Paper Stars because Allison sent me really nice paper that doesn't, it's just a better quality paper. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. So I didn't get all of them cut up. I got 3 green ones cut. And I really want to get a better paper cutter because this takes a really long time. But yeah, we got pretty colors. I have some cut up. The other thing that I did this weekend no. No, hold on. I sewed her all up. All the bits are sewn. So now we just need to finish any other details that we want. So if I want to do anything on the face, like I feel like we should have something here. But otherwise, all done. I have to also cut the wires for the wings that are poking through. But hooray! So that's why we're finishing that today, because I just want to get it done. I want to write down that it's done in my notebook, my pattern notebook that I'm using. So I'll update you all on the allergist in just a bit. I figure I'll give people a chance to come in so I don't have to repeat things. Let me... I'm literally... we had Terminex, which is a termite company, come out today because I don't know how many of you all were here back in 2020? 2020? My bot's not on, sorry. We had... No, the bot's not on. It's turning on. The bot isn't on! It's not going to work! Hold on. It's turning on. We had termites in the house. So they were like, you know, we'll come out in the morning between like this time and this time. And they were there at like 10 a.m. And I was still in pajamas. Okay, the bot's on now. Now you can do commands. And it's already written in my notebook. It's already there. I think it might be notebook. Or write it down. So write it down and notebook and notes will all work. Well, hello. Hi. So I put on like real clothes this morning when they came, but I'm itchy on my legs today, so I'm literally back in pajama pants because they're cotton and they breathe better. Where are you going? Pippin, I put the camera back on for you. Hey. Ma'am. She left. Anyway, it was kind of cute because Maple was actually very curious about the person, the Terminex guy, being in the basement. And Pippin was like, absolutely not. There's a stranger in my house, and she went and hid in like the furthest corner that she could. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sweet girl. Oh, shut up. Anyway. To be fair, I would hide too. I couldn't. I had to be the responsible adult and let this person in. Come on. And then I went and I drove today a little bit because the one car needed air in the tires, so I went over to Wawa. But they didn't have, the air pump was broken. Okay, I'll wait for you to come back. But I still drove, so that's a win. No, we don't. We're not that fancy. He did have a colonoscopy. Yeah. On Thursday. And that was good. I mean, as good as a colonoscopy can be, you know. He did fine. Everything looks fine and normal. So they think it's just IBS. So he's starting a probiotic. And let me tell you, it can't start working soon enough. He's a hot girly. He's got hot girl tummy issues. You know? A portable one for the car? Interesting. Okay. Patch, stop! Speaking of dramatics. Okay. My hair's a mess today. It's fine. One of us, yeah. Okay. Let's see what kind of accessories they make. Hi, Georgina. My husband is also a hot girl with tummy issues. Haven't figured out the primary issue yet. Yeah. Yeah. Us either. So. My hair is bothering me today. It doesn't want to do what I want it to do, you know? Anyway, okay. So, we have... Ooh, we also have to add some... Sorry. That's interesting. I haven't even thought about that with him. But it could be. You get loose hair stuck in your bra. Oh no. Oh, that Pokemon is not matching. Okay. So we have head thingies we can add. We also have little tail, like, wings we can add, like on the very edge of the tail, which I kind of like. If you missed it at the beginning of stream, that's the right Pokemon. We're all assembled. Everything has been sewn on. Everything is attached. So now we're just doing finishing touches. So here are our wings in the back. They have wire in them too, so that way we can bend them how we like. And I'm kind of thinking, if you look, they have little tail things. And I think that that would be cool to add. Hold on. Tail fins, yeah. Where did that go? There we go. The phone doesn't have quite as many. Okay, so there's also these neck and back scales that we can do. So if we wanted to give her any kind of like back scales, which I don't think she needs. But I do kind of want to maybe try some of these like face scales. I feel like they might be pretty. I also don't really think that I want to do any kind of belly covering because I think I want the yarn to really show. I think that would be pretty. And I don't know which tail style to do. I guess that one kind of matches what we've got going on already. And then there's antenna / horns. Hi.
Hey. Patch is being a lot.
Yep. So I had, this was him watching the inspector, right? He was like curious. So Maple was super curious about the guy who came out to look at the termite stuff. He like came out and was watching him and like he meowed to me and like, and then this was Pippin.
Yeah.
Hiding in the furthest corner.
Stranger danger.
I don't like strange men. And I'm like, fair, valid. And then, this was her before it was time for her to come in. Hold on.
Huh? Oh. Yeah. I'll see you in a little bit. You're early. I know you want to go eat Artie's food, but you gotta wait. Okay. A little bit.
She didn't get wet food this morning, I realized, because I closed the door after, like, when she was hiding. Like, I cleaned the litter box and just closed the door. And then Patch was already out, so. Artie was on her cat bed in here. She was in the living room when the guy came in.
Did he come in here?
No.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have any in here.
I thought we had like.
No. That was us panicking because we found a
Okay.
pinhole. She was like she was in the living room when the guy came in and like looked at him and was like, I don't know you, and then ran in here. And then when like I was tucking everyone in, that's just where, yeah, that's. I don't know. I feel like it looks worse now than it did this morning. That was this morning. And then this is now.
You took the Claritin, right?
Uh-huh. And that's from my leg. I mean, I don't know if it's the fact that, like, because I was just taking 2 Claritin now instead of taking 3, 4.
Might
If
be
it's just that it's like,
your body is getting adjusting to
like, hi, I can be extra itchy now.
Yeah.
Which is rude.
I work first again tomorrow.
Oh.
And then Thursday, I have to go to the city for a test.
For work?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's at 9 a.m. I gotta be there at 9, so I'll just wake up and take a train in.
Okay.
But that means the whole day, I shouldn't be at work the whole day. Like, as soon as I'm done with the test, I come home and I'm done for the day, so.
Okay. I don't want to take more Claritin.
I know. Love you.
Yeah. I love you
Did
too.
you get chased out from under the bed?
Anyway. Welcome back. I waited for you. So, I had the allergist yesterday. And he was like, I've not heard of people with like having that bad of a reaction from vitamins. He's like, that's not to say that it doesn't happen. He's like, it's just one of these things that there isn't enough, like, research on it. And there isn't enough, they can't really test certain, allergens, if you will. Like, you know how they can do allergy testing and things like that? He was saying that some things they just can't test. And that includes the, like, vitamin things. He's like, one of the things that I can tell you is to just remove anything that could be a potential allergy trigger. So one of the things that I had mentioned was that, I wasn't sure about red dye, because after I had taken the cold medicine, which I saw had red dye in it, and also I had used soap that also had red dye, and the next morning I broke out really bad. And see, I was smart. If you're going to these appointments, take pictures of everything. So I had a picture of the medicine that I took, and I showed it to him, and he said, well, he's like, I don't know if it is a red dye allergy. He goes, we can test for red dye allergies, but they're really difficult to test for. He goes, most of them come back negative even if you do have a red dye allergy, because it's what we can test for is sensitivity, not allergy with red dye. He goes, so a lot of times people who have like sensitivities still might come back as like not a problem. And I was like, okay. He's like, but we can do that. He's like, we can do further allergy testing. He goes, but you need to not be taking all the Claritin you're taking because that will give us like a false sense of what we're dealing with. And I'm like, no, that makes sense. This ingredient, this dextromethorphan. Dang, my closed captioning got that right. Okay? This ingredient, which is a cough suppressant and is in many cough medicines, he was saying is also a known cause or like a known problem with hives. He goes, now, I'm sure that you've taken this medicine before in the past, and I'm sure that you'll be able to take it again one day. He goes, but while you're in a flare-up, he goes, that could cause like an additional flare. So that one day when I was like, I don't know why all of a sudden I'm covered in hives again, it's because I took that medicine a couple of times that day, and it's almost like a steroid, but it kind of like amps up everything going on in your body versus, yeah. So, that was interesting. I don't know, and the other thing he tried to be like, it could be that, you don't have any kind of problem with the, one-a-day women's. He's like, it could just be that, you're naturally coming to the part where the hives are coming down again. And I'm like, I guess, but, like, that doesn't make sense that, it was so drastic. Like, here, if you don't, hold on, let me see. Oh, these go in backwards order. There we go. If you don't want to see hives, look away for a second, okay? I'll tell you when you can look back. It doesn't make sense why I went from this, like, that's bad, to, like, hold on. Sorry, it's weird because it's like the back of my leg, so I gotta make sure I'm not like showing you. To like this in a couple of days after stopping the medicine. Like, that doesn't make sense. Now today, oh, James, you know what? I used the poof in the shower yesterday when I showered. I used the hypoallergenic soap, but there might still have been stuff in that poof. That could be it. Because this is what it looked like this morning. Right? Not bad. But like before I started stream and like put on my cotton pants and stuff, it's worse now. Like it's more irritated. Like, I don't know. It's still not as bad as this. You know, like, yeah. Anyway, you're all good to look back if you were looking away. Need a new poof, yeah. There's a lot of this that happens, Georgina. Me going like this with the camera. What did I knock over? There's nothing. Anyway. Yeah, so basically, he doesn't think that it's the one a day purely because there's not enough research to support it. He's like, I'm not saying that it's not true and that that's not the reason for the flare up. He goes, he's like, there isn't enough testing on it because there's not really a way to test it. He's like, there's not a good way to test for this, so therefore it's lacking in information. Which I'm like, okay, that sucks, but that's fair. My light's on. He's like, we can do the red dye test. He is being honest, and I appreciate that. Hi, Tigress. We can do the red dye test. He was like, he goes, it might come back, it might not come back as anything. He's willing to do other allergy testing in the future with me. But again, I have to be off the Claritin. And so, you know, again, for now, we're just trying to avoid anything that can cause an increase in sensitivity. Megan is going into a bubble and will exist within the bubble forever. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now that I think about... I just wanted to, like, really scrub, you know, like a poof can... Using, like, soap. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels good to, like, scrub your skin. And so that's why I used the poof last night. I rinsed it out, but I shouldn't have done that. It would also explain why the hives are kind of just, like, all over again today. Again, none of them are, like, really bad. Like, you can, you know, just little things, but... Hi. Well, having the Terminex guy come out this morning kind of threw off my whole morning. Because I should have just taken a shower this morning when I realized that they were there, just to try and get rid of any of the residual soap. I know, but it feels so good. When you're itchy, it feels really good. Yeah. Washcloth might be more gentle. Yeah. That's what I had been using. You know what it is? I feel like Poofs lather best. No! Oh my god. Closed captions. Poofs. Sure. Hooves. Why not? I feel like washcloths, because it's bar soap, it's not like a pump. I feel like bar soap just doesn't lather as nicely with a washcloth. If that makes sense. And I know that you don't really need to get it to lather for it to clean. It just is like one of those things, I feel like, that kind of gets in your head that it needs to in order to clean. Anyway, I don't know. So I see him again in 2.5 months. He said, don't stop taking the Claritin unless your symptom for... He's like, don't decrease or stop taking the Claritin. It does. The lather feels nice. Lather does feel nice. Well, it's really weird because... So, the Dove... Like, I had used Dove body wash as well because I was like, Dove body wash is nice and hypoallergenic, right? And it was a pump kind. But let me... I didn't want to go get up and look. I guess they have one for sensitive skin that I could try. Oh, they make my deodorant as a body wash. Anyway, is this the one? Yeah. So this guy. This one here. Okay? Pampering. Shea butter and vanilla. Shea butter, vanilla. It's a creamy soap. Why does it have red dye in it? If it's supposed to be like vanilla. Why did you need to put any dye in it? Why? It's very slightly pinkish. It's like peach. But why do you need red and yellow dye in there? Why not just let it be? Like my soap, or I'm sorry, not my soap, my shampoo and conditioner that smell lovely like lavender are not dyed purple. They're white. They don't add anything artificial in those. Like, and then this one, this was from Lush. This is my other body soap. Same thing. So, again, I don't know that that is what is causing it. But right now, what I've been using... Yeah, is this guy. Sensitive Skin Bar Soap. But no, those other soaps didn't give me hives before. I didn't break out before when I used those soaps. So it's like... That's what makes it hard, is that some of these things that I didn't have issues with before are causing issues now. And it's like, well, how do you know unless it just happens? You know? Ugh. Okay. It's so frustrating. So, yes, tonight, the other thing, James, I don't know if you're listening still. You should be. It's important. I don't know what happened to my towel. So I dried off with your towel last night. So Lord knows if your boy cooties. I know. I know. I got girl cooties on your boy cootie towel. I know. Gotta be really diligent. I know. Yeah. Well, and so again, like, I'm really glad that I brought that photo of the medicine that I took. Because I thought for sure that it was going to be the red dye. And he was like, no, actually, it's the, that big word. Hang on. I was trying to see. Okay, hold on. I love this app. This app, I can record our doctor's appointments and it'll pull out information. So yeah, if someone has symptoms like yourself, in your case, and you gave them 10 milligrams of oxycodone, you'll break out in hives more.
If somebody has symptoms like yourself, or like in your case, if somebody gave you 10 milligrams of oxycodone, you will break out in more hives. Because this group of medicine, it triggers the allergy cells directly.
Huh.
So more trigger.
that this ingredient in the cough medicine triggers your allergy cells directly, which is why I broke out real bad. The more you know. I didn't know. Again, not normally, not for everyone, and it never caused that issue with me before, but now that I'm an itchy, I don't even know a name that starts with an I off of it, an itchy Isla, there we go. I have to think like this. Hi, silly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do... No. No. So he was good, and he was honest with me that there's not really a lot of information on like vitamins and allergies. And I appreciate him being honest and candid, where he was like, could it be the reason? Possibly. He goes, but there's not enough out there for me to like say yes it was or no it wasn't. He goes, and obviously always be careful like when you're looking at things online because anyone can post anything. He goes, but also in cases like this, if other people are complaining about similar things, then yeah, maybe there is something that needs to be looked at more closely. So I do know why I broke out more that one day. That I use like my old soap and stuff. And it could be that that's the other issue too, is that there's not a lot of regulation in vitamins. And he even said, he was like, if you don't need to take, he's like, if you need a multivitamin, he goes, try a different one. He goes, if you don't need to take a multivitamin, don't take a multivitamin right now. Okie doke. Don't have to tell me twice. I will not take one then. You know, like, done. Like, I was not told I need to take one. I was taking one because we've always been told that multivitamins are important and that they are good and helpful, but they're not regulated. So the reason, hi Smiley, the reason that one day I blew up after I had taken that cold medicine, remember I was like, oh yeah, this medicine always makes me feel so much better. There is this ingredient, dextromethorphan. Yeah, sure. In cough medicine. Okay? And for when someone is currently in a hive situation, it's basically, it's in the group of medications like oxycodone and things like that, where it actually triggers your allergy cells. So that cough medicine I took that did help my sinus like issue that I had going on, where like they were super, you know, congested and things like that, actually caused me to break out in hives more. Well, and so that's the thing, Emily, if you're not breaking out, they're not going to cause you hives, because that's not a known problem. It's just that when you're in a high flare sort of state, it might. Like, there's no reason to toss out your medicine that has that in it. It's in basically like all cough suppressant. It's just one of those things that if you're in like a flare up, it might be good to not take it. So yeah, there's some more stuff that we might do in the future, but for now it's just trying to, you know, get this to continue to decrease, to continue to be less problematic. Dang. Yeah. I guess like my issue, and this is the anxious autistic brain for me, is I want to know what caused it. That way I can avoid it. This is the trauma response kicking in. Okay, well, what caused it so I can avoid that and have it never happen again? I shouldn't scratch. I'm literally going to like shower after stream. I don't know why I didn't think to do that earlier. Because I'm sure that some of this is just like residual stuff from the sponge I was using. Yeah, I don't really do well with, well, it went away, so no worries. Okay. What do you mean no worries? Why did it cut? Why was it here? Why did it start? I will, in fact, be very worried. But ah well. Nothing I can do now. You would also want to know, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, if we can just stop the itching, that's okay too, because it's absolutely a sensory nightmare. Yes. No, I will have that test done. I just know that what he was saying is that it might be inconclusive. It could also give like it could also say that I don't have it and I do. But I am, cuz my dad actually has a red dye sensitivity. So it's not like unheard of in my family. So I'll definitely get that done for sure. It's optional to turn back and single crochet. Okay, so this is the tail piece. And they're saying that it's optional to still, like, to go around it like this. And I think that I should, so that it matches the wings. Right? That makes sense? To add the white, like how we have on the wings. Yeah. I would rather do it and be like, nope. Or like, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hi, Saren. How are you? How was your stream? What were you getting up to today? Oh, I have to do a raid star. I've always wanted to hear something good. Absolutely. You have a gold beaded dragon body. Ooh. I can't wait to see it. Is it going to just be like a solid gold dragon, or? But welcome in, everyone. Hello, Crafty Sam. Hello, Teresa. I think I also saw someone else sneak in. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter, and I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting here. I am finishing up this Meadow Dragon that I had started during our St. Jude fundraiser. I am really excited. All the pieces are sewn down. So right now, all that we're doing is the final little pieces that weren't done. So here's our dragon. We have mothball wings on the bottom, the dragon wings on the top, the meadow dragon wings on the top. We have these cute little ears. I love her little face. I love her so much. And so now we're just doing all of the little finishing touches, the little fins on the bottom of the tails. I'm going to leave the chest, like they have a design that you can do, but I want this yarn to be like the star, if that makes sense. So we're doing the little tail pieces right now, and I thought that, isn't it cute? If anyone wants the pattern, if you do !meadow in the chat, it'll give you a link. But I thought that these ones gave very similar vibes, and we're going to outline it in the same glitter white that is on the big wings. So we're just going to make the second one real quick, and that's when you came in. Let me finish this star. Ooh, some glow beads. Blue and yellow wings. Ooh, that's going to be so pretty. You got your notice. The cardigan stuff shipped. Heck yes, you're going to get it earlier than expected. Ranked it as intermediate. I'm sure you got this. And if you have questions, we will happily help you. But I believe in you, silly. You've come so far already. You got this. Those wings are gorgeous. Those wings are beautiful. Here, if you can't click on that link, let me show you the picture that Saren just sent. Look at that. Of course. I'm excited to make it. Prince and Mousy named it Buttercup. It gives Buttercup vibes. After you finish the temp blanket, you want to start it? Heck yes. I'm planning on starting a cardigan this week too. My goal this year, especially after I have done all this inventory and organizing and things like that, is I have so much yarn that I purchased with projects in mind, and I never did them. And so my goal this year is to not purchase yarn unless it is for, I ran out of a color. That's fine. Purchase more then. Understandable. You have a business. If you run out, you're going to need more. Or if it's a gift for someone else. If someone has commissioned something, if someone is having a baby, something like that, and I need to purchase yarn for a special project. But not for my stash. Because I have so many beautiful yarns in my stash that I haven't used. So this week I'm actually starting on a cardigan with pretty yarn that I purchased with the intent of making a cardigan, and then I never actually got around to it because the next pretty shiny project came along. You know? Okay, evidently it's stretch time. Evidently we've been here for an hour somehow. I don't know how that's possible. Saren, here's your star. Thank you for the raid. You're going into the raid sub jar. So we're going to take a quick stretch break. It's the perfect opportunity to get a snack, a drink, go to the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. And yeah, then I'll be back and we're going to finish up this dragon today. We're going to have a finish on a Tuesday. I'm excited. Be right back. Whoosh. Hi, Scruffy. Bye, Scruffy. Okie dokie. Welcome back. I don't know how it was already stretch break, but evidently it was. So what's everyone else working on today? Anyone else got any projects? Just working. Your dog is sleeping on your feet. Oh. What kind of pup? Puppy says it's break time.
Everyone needs a hedgie.
Oh my goodness, Tigress. What an incredible gift to the chat. Y'all, if you would like to enter to win a fidget hedgehog, a custom one, okay? Whatever colors you want, whatever beads you want, type exclamation point enter. This is a finished hedgie, like, that you'll get to customize, like this. Holy moly, thank you so much. That's so, so sweet. I get to make another hedgehog. Or the other thing too is if you like any of the ones in the picture except the white one, you're welcome to claim one of those too. The white one with the rainbow beads is mine. This guy. But thank you so much. That's so sweet. I know the real treat is I get to make another one. They're very cute. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. But yeah, go ahead and enter, y'all. Enter for a chance to win a custom beaded fidget. Hedgie. Oh, a greyhound for each month of the year. That's fun. Okay, make sure that you all enter. I don't want anyone missing out. I love mine. I just can't leave it sitting around because Goose tries to steal it. Literally such a silly goose. He needs his own, I guess. Calliope! It's you! And it's okay if you claim it if you don't have an idea yet of what you want it to look like, if you need... Oh, the other one was for Kate for Christmas? That's so sweet! Oh, I hope she loved it. I love, like, finding out that people gift things I make to people for, like, holidays or birthdays. Like, stop it right now. That means so much. But if you need time to think about what kind of beads or anything like that, you can claim the gift, like claim the prize, and you can always just let me know when you figure it out. Thank you again, Tigress. I honestly just want the same again. Okay, so I know that Kate's had, it was the This Is Fine on fire hedgie. Do you remember what kind of beads they were? Were they the sparkle ones? Or... I think I have it actually right. I might have it written down. Hold on. Sparkly, you think? If not, it's in my orders. Which ones you chose. Let's see. Yeah, you have flame-colored beads. I have a picture of yours, or Kate's technically, all done. I don't think I ever actually posted it because posting things? Did I post it? I don't know. I was trying to get better about posting. No, I didn't, but I have a picture. Don't I have a picture? I can always look on the VOD. I'm pretty sure they were glitter. It might be. Oh, you know where it is? It's on my other camera. Was it a pic in the Discord of your doggo? Very good. I will go look. You think they were sparkly too? Me too. Twin hedgies. We get an F Tuesday. Absolutely. We sure do. How are you, Elf? Okay. Oh, ha. I was like, let me look on my camera. It should be like a recent photo. Oh, right. The recent photos are all of those Christmas ones that I never actually edited. Yes, they're the glitter beads. Just like that. Absolutely, Allison. $100%. When you start the year covered in hives, all you can simply say is F this. So, We're just going to work on a bunch of different projects, you know? Wow, none of us? It's Tuesday, not Thursday, Pokemon. Jeez. Calm down. Boo! Might make a fuzzy millipede. Aw! Think you're only 2 rows from completing this baby blanket you're working on? Heck yes. Love that for you. Excess yarn to make a hat and maybe some booties. Baby's due in March. Yes. Still some cold weather. Absolutely. I did that for my cousin when she had her little boy. He's so big now. Her husband's very tall too, so like he's a very tall 5-year-old. The shower's on the 2nd. There you go. And you only have 2 rows? You got this. I believe in you. funny because I brought the Ryan's blanket with me to the allergist to work on. I've been bringing that with me like everywhere. Just like to a lot of well, actually all of the ones that I have left are 2-color combinations, so I'll just bring like 2 skeins with me. And I got 2 like I was a brand new square, so like the center and like the next row done before I was called back. And this is the same office as the ENT where I sit for 2 hours before I see them. I mean, it's a different building, if you will, but it's the same, like, company, if you will. Like, it's the same business. And I'm like, why on earth is it that I can't even, like, finish 2 rows waiting for the allergist, but waiting for the ENT, I finish a whole freaking square? A whole square is 13 rows. It's a granny square style, like work from the center sort of thing, so each row gets progressively longer. Oh, we're gonna go see Sonic? Nice. James asked me on a date. Like, in a couple of months. We're gonna go see the minor league ball team. That's like 15 minutes from the house. We're gonna go to opening game, evidently. Really? I didn't know that those are the only movies he'll do. At least one of them has their stuff together. For both? Oh, heck yes. Oh, that's a fabulous price. Movies are just too dang expensive to go to. But that's nice. Yeah, small ballpark. It's open. I told him I wanted to. Like, I want to... James and I have never gone to a major league game together. We've gone to plenty of minor league ones back when we lived in Jersey, but we've never gone to a major. And I would love to be able to do that. And so this is the baby step, if you will. Is going here. Oh, huh. No, I'm not answering you. That company that, like, came out last year to give us an estimate on the bathroom is calling me. Listen, unless you're calling to tell me that we won a free bathroom renovation, I can't afford you right now. Thank you. Have a nice day. I would too. But I don't have $9 grand right now to throw at the bathroom. If it's free, that's how they get you. They're like, sign up to win a free bathroom renovation, and then they like call you and they're like, hi, you were interested in a free bathroom remodel, and we were wondering if we could come out and give you all an estimate. What happened to the free parts? Someone else won it? Air quotes. Okay. And they came out and they were very nice and they gave us an estimate, and I was like, that's fabulous. We can't afford you this right now. So yeah, I guess it's been It hasn't been quite a year, but I guess they're like, hey, do you want to do this now? Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. I would love to. But have you seen how much it is for a box of crackers at the grocery store right now? Cause it's nuts. If it's free 99. Heck, I'd even pay $399 for the bathroom to be remodeled. I'd find a way. But $9,000 is not happening. And that's the estimate we were given back then. Now that makes sense. This is our only bathroom with a shower. We have 2 bathrooms, but the other one is just a toilet and a sink. So our bathroom is like from the house was built in the 40s and the bathroom is original. And they painted over it. They used like whatever that glaze stuff is to cover the original pink tile in the bathroom. Well, that original stuff is flaking. And you can see the pink coming back. What I'm upset about is that my neighbors are really nice neighbors that we became friends with. Similar house layout, same number of beds, baths, all that. Their bathroom has the really pretty teal colored tiles instead of the ugly pink. If my bathroom was teal under that white, I'd be scraping all the white off and I'd be revealing the beautiful teal tile underneath, but it's ugly pink. And it's not even like I'm against pink, it's just an ugly color pink. It's like Pepto-Bismol pink, like it's not a cute or pretty, even like peach would be better. But it's that real obnoxious pink. Yeah, not all pinks are equal. And it is not the kind of pink I would in fact like a large room to be. Was olive green. James would love that. I should really... Let's just pin this into place and then we can sew it later. I like to get all the making of the parts done. Okay. So next would be Antenna. And I do think she would look cute with some little antenna on her head. What do you all think? Antenna? Lurkenworth, thank you, Prince. I think so too. Now, what color? Like the same purple? a different color. Maybe the... Or do we try making some like scales first, like to go around? Should we do that? And then decide on antenna? Scales would be cute. I don't know what color. Right now everything is purple. We didn't give her another color. Maybe I should have made these tail fins a different color. I know that we had talked about doing that like really pale pink too. Or oh, you know, the other color I have still pulled out is this green that goes with the green in the yarn. The variegated yarn. We could do the scales in that. That could be really cute, actually. I think that would look good. Oh, heck yes! I remember that you were doing the test. Congratulations. Way to go. Way to go, Elf's Body, for figuring their ish out. All right, now the real question is, do we do style 3 or style 4? I wonder if they're the same, but you like continue on if you want it. No, they're different. Oh, the tail twists a little, yeah, because there's no wire in it. So it gets a little, it does a little flippity flip. You think 4 with the ears? Yeah, I think so. With no reaction, they gave you a full dose. Jeez. That's great, though. I'm free! It's like James used to be really allergic to bees. And he's not anymore. Maybe I'll make these both at the same time. Looks like you had a Mickey Mouse glove for a month. Oh my god. Not marking it as an out. Yeah. James, I don't know why. I don't know what on earth the printer keeps picking up. That is saying I keep getting notifications on the Ys that there is a pet detected on the 3D printer. Where? Where's the pet? Are you talking about the rubber duck who sits on top? Aliens. A ghostly pet. That's, you know. Picking you up. Only been stung once. Had to sit for a while, see if you had a reaction. Yeah. I don't have, knock on wood, fingers crossed, last time I checked, I do not have an allergy to them. I got stung helping James move out of his apartment. The back of the neck. Yeah, and we couldn't find the little stinger for a while. 'Cause that hurt. On your finger. Winnie the Pooh shirts are awesome. Okay, wait, let's do this one again. One. palm of your hand. Oof. Guess the little guy took it with him. Yeah. Because wasps are jerks and they can sting over and over again. Oh, in your ear. Oh. Yeah, trapped underneath the blanket I was making. I didn't know they were there. Oh, I would have stung me too. Yeah. That I feel like has been one thing with our neighbors, with the bees that they have. I feel like I've gotten a lot less afraid because when we go and watch the chickens, like, they pay you no mind. Like, they fly around you, they buzz, they do whatever, but as long as you're not, like, freaking out at them, they're just there. And, like, seeing that, I'm like, okay, you know, they really, unless you're, like, going after them or you know, really being a nuisance and in their space, they really just, they don't want to mess with you. They fear the chickens. Put them somewhere safe. I love that. Yeah, like, because there are times where they are, like, in your way a little bit when we have, like, when we're with the chickens. And if you just kind of, like, are just, like, get, you know, like, in a, not a threatening, like, wildly swinging and, like, trying to smoosh them, they're like, oop, my bad. Sheepies. Yeah, buzzing in the ear, definitely. Like, that will make me jump. Even now. Like, if I don't see it, if I'm not expecting it, mm-mm. I hate that. Like, I'm not gonna go up to your house and be like, I'm here. Like, no! Don't do that. Don't come up to me and do that. Uh-uh. No, thank you. Yeah. No, wasps can just be jerks, honestly. They also have like a different kind of attitude than bees, I feel like. Which I know might be a strange thing to say, but it's true. They have an I don't give a fuck attitude, yeah. Very offensive, not defensive, yeah. Yeah. No, and that's true too, is that so many like bees and wasps look similar. Like you said, other than like fuzzy bumbles who have like their big, they're just not they don't make sense aerodynamically. Like you should not be able to fly, you fat little cutie. And they're just like buzzing around like, look at me, I got pollen on my butt. Wasps are bees with short man syndrome. Oh my god. Hornets, I'm not touching. I don't blame you. Gosh, this is just a lot of this. I'm on row 7 of 23. I'm doing both at the same time, so that's the good thing. Just a lot of similar stuffs. They're big and they scare me. That's fair. Listen, you don't have to like every bug. You should just also not like, except for mosquitoes, like leave them alone, you know? Like don't kill mosquitoes on sight. That's fine. But otherwise, if the bug isn't bothering you and you're not like just everyone just, you know, it can stay and do its bug thing. Except for mosquitoes. Absolutely not. Blowtorch those. So it's cute. James got me a coloring book for Christmas that I had wanted. It was on my wish list. And I've had like alcohol markers for a long time. And I was like, I need to start using them and stop being, it's one of these things. If you don't use them, they're going to dry out anyway. So you might as well like use them. And then, if you have to buy more one day because you use them, then okay, you buy more. And so I've been having a lot of fun like coloring. And it's cute because like James would come by and he'd look at what I'm doing and he's like, wow, that's really pretty. And like every time he would just like he seemed really interested, and so I was like, do you want a coloring book to like your own, and you can color with me? And he was like, yeah. So I got him a coloring book and we've been coloring together, and it's so cute. Right? I just love that he was like, yeah, and I was like, this is the brand that like a lot of people like. This is the brand of coloring book that a lot of people really like to use with these markers. If you want to like take a look. And so he did. He was like, I like this one, so I bought him that book. That's actually what's printing on the 3D printer, is because like right now my markers are all in the bag that they came in. And it drives him nuts because he's like, it's impossible to find anything. So we're printing like a marker holder. Oh my gosh, I have that. I have that book, Georgina. I haven't colored it yet. But I have that book too. I showed it to you. Put it on your list. You're welcome. How has it been another hour? You have one with swear words? I love that. Oh my gosh. Alright, evidently it's time for another stretch break. I don't know how the hours are flying by. I think that it's all a lie, but here we are. So we'll play some words on stream. It's a perfect opportunity to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, or just take a stretch at your desk or your bed or your couch or wherever you're at. We'll come back and we will finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll finish up this dragon. We're gonna finish her today. I've said that, and I stand by it. Oh, goodness. So thank you if you get ads for sitting through them. I appreciate you. Ads really do help out the streamer. And I'll be right back. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah, well. We tried, chat. I don't know what you're talking about, James. I think part of it was putting away Christmas decorations and carrying stuff yesterday. No. There. I texted James on that stretch break that my neck was bothering me. And he was like, I'm sorry. And then as I was like coming back, he goes, check your posture. And I went, and he literally texted me, I saw that on stream. I saw you sit up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sitting like a gremlin. Right now. So this is your unclench and quench reminder, chat. Time to de-shrimpify. how you're sitting and have something to drink, okay? I did it. You can do it too. Look, Mary even redeemed it, so you have to now, chat. It's in the chat. You have to do it. I'll even hydrate again. Honestly, having a row counter for things like this where it basically is just like a repeating pattern, so handy. I would never remember where I was. Like, how many times have I done this? You hydrated and what passes as unclenching. Listen, even if you just loosen up for a little while, like, even if it just doesn't stay unclenched, unclenching a little bit is good. Attempting to relax, you know? I'll accept it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Almost done. Almost done. And then we'll decide if we want to do little antenna or horns or something. Whoop whoop. We're on 18 out of 23. The best thing is, since I'm doing both of them at the same time, they'll be done. So I don't have to now make the same thing again. So I know that we have a lot of sim players or sim watchers in the chat. Did any of you all see the summit today? All 7 minutes? Yeah, it was a long, it's a long one. Yeah, it was cool seeing like different creators and like the countdown thing and all of that. It felt like it was super hyped up for a very short thing. Like I thought it was going to be a longer one based on what they've done in the past. Like when they've made a big deal about it. And especially when I saw all of like the different people that were counting down for it, I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. And it was just like, zoom, done. I'm like, oh. Okay. Hi, Sly Fox. Hold on, I'm uncrossing my legs to unclench them for you. Because they're very clenched right now. I don't know why. I don't know why my legs and shoulders are always the first thing to just go. It was just over and Gluhan was like, what? Yeah. Dragon is good. Everything has been assembled. Like, all the wings and stuff have been sewn down except for the little fin tail bits that we made today. And we're making some scales to put around her little face now. But we're almost done with those. And then we're going to decide if it needs anything else. But, yeah. How are you? Look at this pig. Look at this piggy. His ears cover his eyes. Oh my gosh, speaking of Pokemon. I don't know why in Pokemon Go right now they have like little Pokemon that are dressed all dapper for like Fashion Week or something. I don't know if like actual Fashion Week is coming up, but there's Digletts in top hats in Pokemon Go right now. And it's as funny as it sounds. Hold on, I'll show you all after this row. It's absolutely as silly as it sounds. Oh, nice. It's always good to get something the way you want it. Oh, God. Evidently I missed one Pokemon in a top hat. But, evidently you can evolve it too, but I'm a couple of candies shy. What? What? Look, I got a Shinx in a little top hat. And Curlia in a top hat and a little bow. And this guy, who's this? Blitzel has a cute little collar. Like a little thingy. Also, can I just show you? I caught this little cutie the other day. And the way that I squealed. His name is Fido. And he's a dog made out of dough. Like, he's all different types of braided bread. Are you kidding me right now? He's so fierce. Roar. Yeah, I don't have enough candies for him yet either. But the sound that I made when I caught him. Because, like, I feel like different Pokemon show up at different times in, like, your area. I don't know what this guy is. Someone else in a top hat, probably. Anyway. Sorry for the bit of a detour there. Also, you're making a Snorlax right now. I love that. Snorlax is my husband's favorite Pokemon. I got him a Snorlax sleeping on a beanbag for his desk. I can't wait to evolve him. Decrease, okay. Oh, Squirtle. I'm excited. I was organizing my books. And I was like, oh yeah, I have this Pokemon cross-stitch book that I got from Chirps, and I'm excited to do some cross-stitching this year. Make some Pokemon. It's going to be the year of making all the things that I got and have been wanting to make, but just haven't. Oops. Oh, that was right. All the different planned projects and things. We're getting them done. We're using the yarn. We're crossing things off. Me too. It's definitely like, as I was going through stuff for like inventory and what have you, I was like, I have so much that just needs to be done. And so my goal is really just to do as much of it as I can and not buy yarn this year. Unless it is I ran out of yarn. Like I'm kind, I've only got so much of this teal left. Okay, cool. If I need to buy more of it, I need to buy more of it. It's my business, like I'm not going to be like, sorry y'all, we're out of this color for the whole year. But, or if I have like a baby blanket or like a project, like something that was commissioned, But otherwise, I'm like, I've got so many yarn, so many things, so many projects planned that like it's time to just really work on some of them. I've got all this pretty stuff that I wanted to make, so make it. It doesn't always have to be about making stuff on stream to sell. Like, it can be that sometimes. It needs to be that sometimes because getting denied again for disability and having very, 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 very tight income right now, it definitely needs to sometimes be making stuff to sell. But it can also just be like, I have this thing I want to make, so I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not good. Okay, what do we think? I kind of like pulled it to the front and made it like, cause like I could, like this is how, hold on. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways that you can kind of position this. Like this is one of them. Do we like it better like this? Hang on. Where it goes like that, or where it goes to the front? Like, kind of down the side? Or like... You lost all the things you had saved in iBooks and Safari? Oh no. I've had the Safari thing happen, but never the iBooks. What happened? That's terrible. Oh, yeah. The desire to do things for me would absolutely plummet after that too. Absolutely. I've never heard of that happening. Yeah, you're allowed to not want to do anything. No, that's so valid. I'm sorry about you are dealing with that though. Oh. I loves her. I don't know. I don't know if I want to, / if she needs antenna. Let me look at the antenna. Yeah, that's a valid question. Obviously, if you don't want suggestions or ideas, you can tell us that you just want to be upset, because that's more than fair. But have you reached out to them about it, like technical? Anyone? Yeah. Doot, 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 doot. Here's the back. She looks like a fairy dragon, yeah! Looks so friendly and curious, I agree. There are some, like, really cute antennae, but I feel like that would be a lot on her head. If that makes sense. Like, I love the antenna, I love the horns, I love all the different options, but I feel like it would be a lot because she has the small head. Here, I'll show you the... Oops. Like, they're super cute. I love the style for there, where it's like a little horn. Have a safe drive home. Only thing I was like, I could make one horn and make her a unicorn. But she might look silly. You like what she has now? Yeah. A unicorn fairy dragon. Alright. Add a mermaid tail for good measure. She does have... She's got this tail happening. It's time to sew things down. Although, if Shiz comes in, I have a box from them to open that I'm excited about. Look! I'm pretty sure Pippin's still under the bed.
Oh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why? It's cute.
Yes.
So out of curiosity, on the last stretch break, I wiped with just a wet washcloth some of the areas that were really itchy, and some of them feel a lot better. And then the areas that are still itchy, I'm like, oh my god, they feel so much worse.
Oh no.
Because the other areas aren't as bad, and I'm like, I can't wait.
Contrast.
I can't wait to take a shower as soon as stream is over. We don't have to. Oh crap! It's garbage night.
Yes, it is.
So I'll have to help with garbage first.
For a little bit, and then you can take your shower.
Okay. Oh yeah, Mira, I've been dealing with hives for a month. About a month and a half now. Weird ones that move around and come and go, and I think are because of vitamins I was taking. And oh yeah, no, I was at the allergist yesterday. I've been taking. I was taking 4 Claritin a day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they have not gone away. They're still there. And then I found out that the cough medicine I was taking has an ingredient in it that acts as an allergy. What was it? It acts as like a boost. It triggers the allergy cells directly. The stuff that was in the cough medicine I took. Oh, I wish. I've been taking 4 Claritin a day. I did a dose of prednisone. Here, I can show you photos. I'll tell you all again if you don't want to see pictures of hives. Look away when I tell you to, and I'll tell you when you can look back, okay? Because I know some people are like, no. Okay, look away if you don't want to see. So this was the day after I stopped taking that over-the-counter, one-a-day women's. This is what I've been dealing with everywhere. And then, I mean, on my mouth, like, oh, here, this is the, there you go. You can see it on my hands, my wrists, everywhere. And then, so I stopped taking the stuff on the 3rd, and again, arms, This was Sunday. That was the other leg, Sunday. And then the allergy, well, and so this is part of it too, is I don't know if I have a red dye allergy, because the soap I've been using was was allergy free, no additives, no whatever. And I was like, I'm doing better. I can use the soap that I really like. And so I did, and I broke out again. And I think it has something to do with the red dye, because both of my soaps that I like to use have red dye in them. So today, when I woke up, it was like this. Okay? But before I started stream today, hold on. Weird pictures trying to take photos of the inside of your legs. It was like this. So it got worse. And the only thing I can think of is that I used my old poof that I had used when I was using, okay, you guys are good to look back. Good Lord. I used the old poof that I had used when I was using the red dye soaps instead of the washcloth I was using. So I'm hoping that when I shower and wash, that it goes back to the way it was when it was like I had a handful of hives, like 5 hives total. That's fine, whatever, it takes a while for stuff to get out of your system, whatever. But for them to be all over and itching again, they're like, oh, it's probably stress hives. I'm like, I have really bad news for you. I have anxiety. It's a disorder. I'm medicated for it. I am stressed all the time. You know how, like, the Hulk, he does that whole, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm always mad. And then he goes into his Hulk form. That's the thing. I'm always anxious. So, like, if this is stress related, I will never not be itchy again in my life. Thank you for this. I don't know why Lush has dye. Like, that's the thing that makes me crazy, is why put dye in something if it's unnecessary? I can't take Benadryl. Benadryl makes my heart race. Like, bad. My dad can't take Benadryl either. So, it probably would. But I can't take it. Also, do you know that regular Benadryl also has red dye in it? So if you have a red dye allergy and you're taking Benadryl, bad news for you. Like, I appreciate the fact that my shampoo and conditioner, which are, lavender scented, don't have any purple. There's no dye in them. They're just white. They are white shampoo and conditioner. I don't need it to be purple to smell it, to know that it's the lavender one. Thank you for not making something that I might not be able to use. So, yeah. But yeah, I just saw the allergist yesterday. We can't do any allergy testing until I'm off of my allergy medication because it's not going to show anything. And again, right now, in order to try and get this under control, I'm taking a lot of allergy medicine. If I can't get it under control, then they have a injectable allergy thing that they can try. And I really don't want that. I really, really do not want another mystery illness. Like, I was so excited when the anniversary of the vestibular migraines, vertigo came and went. And then, like, a week later, this came. And I'm like, are you out of what? This is not necessary. We don't have to come up with a new mystery illness every year for me. Thanks. Please. Please, we don't have to. Yeah. The allergist doesn't think that it's anything environmental or, it's nothing food related, because I would be having a different kind of reaction if it was. He thought that it was just like a case of chronic hives. And, I really think that it's this vitamin, because like I said, once I stopped, a couple of days later, everything got better. Now again, my skin might be sensitive to other things right now while the hives are going down, like while whatever's going on is calming down. So I just need to be like really aware of it and just try not to do anything out of the ordinary. Other than changing all my shampoo or my body wash and detergents, but Oh yeah, my body is absolutely betraying me. Mm-hmm. It's a tradition I would happily never have again. There are some traditions that you do in life that you can't wait to stop. This is one of them. Chronic weird illness around the holidays. That one can go away. Thank you. Worst gift ever. This was not on my Christmas wish list, Santa. Noah Woobs? Gasp. Especially when that gift causes you to have to pay like a couple of $100 a month to see specialists. It's the 14th of January, and it's a new year, so I don't know what's going to happen until our deductible is met, but I've already paid $120 in the first 2 weeks of January to see specialists for these hives. Make it stop. Do you know what I could have done with that money? Paid bills. Thank you. I'm really loving how this dragon's coming out. We're almost done. It's just assembly stuff now. All the actual, like, stuff I had to make is done. don't mean to complain. I know we're all going through stuff right now. It's just like, really? We're doing this again? It's frustrating, that's what it is. It's disheartening to be like, okay, we've got one mystery thing mostly under control. And it's like, here's a new one. It's like, no, no, no. We didn't have to swap. This was not a one-for-one trade that we needed to do here, body. Okay. At least this one I can still stream and craft and hang out with you guys. Unlike the Vertigo where I was just laying there not doing anything. Silver lining, you know? Dang, Pokemon's being real mean again about who's catching things. Alright, tail. Attached. Time to sew on this little fin thingy on her head. Is this? No, not zoomed in. This is large and kind of tricky to get on camera, so I will do my best. That was partially why I I sewed all the wings on off stream, because I was like, this is all so fiddly. Come on. At least she's done. We just gotta, like, sew things down. Rotate an item, trying to work out how to attach a thing. Oh, yes. And then you end up just, like, back in the way that you started the first time. You're like, nope. Is this going to be the way to do it? No. How about this? How about this? How about... Oh, yeah, wait, this works. Isn't that how I had it at the beginning? Shh. That's besides the point. Hey. Hi, girl. What you doing? Is Pippin still in there, so you don't want to be in there? Come on. There we go. Of course, I'm going to finish this after all the snow has melted. Because she would have looked real pretty with the snow. Even though it gives off more of like a spring dragon vibe, still. The pretty white background of the snow. Hello. Can I help you? Are you going to come and say hi to everyone? You can come up. Come on. Well, do it. Big jump. Atta girl. Artie says it's already o'clock. It's time for the cat. Everybody needs some Artie time. Everybody needs some Artie time. No. Hi. That's my sweet girl. Huh? Yeah. We thought she was a boy too. She was a stray. Oh, and here's our other baby. You came out to see what's going on? Hi. We have 3 cats and a dog. These are our 2 girls. This is Pippin down here, the floofy one. And this is Artemis, the little orange, who we thought was a boy. And we named Arthur when she lived outside. Hi, I'm going to put this down here so everyone can see how cute you are. Oh, that's very close, Pippin. That's very close to the camera. I got 2 hands for 2 kitties. 2 hands for 2 kitties. And then we have a third who's a little boy, and he has a tuxedo. But he doesn't like the girl. He and the girls don't get along yet. We're working on it. I think Pippin here will be the great equalizer because Artie is a big pushover. You can do anything to her, and she takes anything from any of the other cats. And I have a feeling that if Maple is our little boy, if Maple tries to bother her, Pippin will come in to her rescue. And I think that might be what bonds you two girls, too, even more. Hi. We're so pretty. We're pretty babies. I didn't even know it was kitty o'clock, but look at the time. Look at the time. Pippin was feral, this one here. You can see her ear notch, maybe. You're so close to the camera. You can see her ear notch. She was spayed and released. Yeah? And I spent about 2 years working with her to get her to come inside. Oof. Yeah? Oh, you're gonna walk away now? Is it time for your fancy scratcher from Allison? Is it time? Oh, booty scratches. Oh, booty scratches. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you all. So, you remember how this is why we have the kitty scratcher, because she loves to flop, but I can't reach her most of the time when she does it. And she wants to be pet still. So, I had one of these moments the other day where sorry, okay, hold on, it's coming, sorry. So sorry. I got an Amazon package and I was expecting, James's probiotics, right? I ordered them off of Amazon and I was expecting them. Y'all, I opened up the package and do you know what was in it? The exact same thing that I opened on stream on Friday. This was a day later. I've told Allison to keep an eye, make sure she wasn't charged twice, but I literally got the same scratcher and the same pack of paper, and I sat there and I went, I opened this on Friday on stream, didn't I? Like, I'm not losing my mind. I have this, right? This isn't... Hold on, let me snooze ads. Like, this isn't something that I just made up. And it looks like there was some kind of error in, like, their shipping. And I got double. Hopefully without Allison getting charged twice. Oh my god. But the way that I sat there and I looked at it and I was like, I didn't, like... We have video, right? Of Pippin enjoying being scritched. And luckily someone had clipped it. And so I was able to go, I'm like, okay, this did happen. I'm not losing my mind. Look at her. She's like, thank you. So Allison sent these and she's like, now I can give Pippin scritches all the way from like across the United States. And I was like, absolutely. Like, look at her. She loves this. She's like, this is the best thing ever. So happy I decided that I would trust these humans. She was coming inside, like we had a way for her to come in and out as she chose. And one night she came, like every now and then she would come into the house with like a limp. And it wasn't ever like anything too bad. And normally like the next day she was doing better. And the way that she came in one night, her limp was so bad. And I was like, I can't let her go back out. Like, we had always hoped that she would come inside and join our household. Like, it was always something that we planned. And so basically I just took the little kitty door out and trapped her inside. And we ended up finding out that her toe bean was, like, split. Artemis is watching. I don't know if y'all can tell. She's, like, staring very intently. She's like, what is... Do you want to sniff this? Do you want to sniff it? No? Here. That's what... Yeah. That's what I'm using for Pippin. Do you want some? No. Pippin loves being brushed, so that's why I figured she would love this. Artie does not like being brushed. So Artie's like, I would rather have regular pets, please. So we brought her to the vet, and they put her under, like, a very, very simple sedation, and they were able to, like, trim a bunch of what turned out to be, like, really bad, dry, dead skin off of her toe. And she's been healing since. But it was one of those things that if we let her go back outside, she was going to be at risk of getting attacked by other animals or hit by a car or, you know, something. Like, she couldn't run, she couldn't escape from things. Her limp was just too much. So her three out of the 4 feet since that soak, nothing has grown back weird. Her 3 feet are completely soft and fine. And the one, ma'am, no one wants to see that booty. No one wants to see that fluffy booty. The one that had the injury on it, that one could use another soak and, like, scrape, just, like, to help get the rest of it off, if that makes sense. And we might try that at some point. But, like, as far as the other feet, they look great. They look fabulous. They feel like normal kitty feet. They don't have that weird dead skin on them anymore. And it never grew back. So that's good. It wasn't an autoimmune problem. It was just the unfortunate side effects of living outside. I wouldn't be surprised if some of it is just because the long fur might have held more chemicals and things against her body, against her skin or whatever. And cause more issues. Hi. Oh, more? Okay. Oh, this is the life. I'm so proud of her. I mean, she had one accident since she came in, like as she was learning how to use the litter box. And after about a week or so of just, like, panicking and not really understanding why she couldn't leave, this has been her ever since. And the two of them, they cohabitate. Pippin really wants to play with Artie. And Artemis isn't quite there yet. But they're friendly. Like, the other day, Pippin was really sweet. Pippin ran up to her. She was so like, oh my gosh, we're going to play. She ran up to Artie, and on Artie's butt went like this. Like, it was so gentle. Her nails were retracted. It was just like a pat, pat. And Artie kind of, like, slunk away, but she didn't hiss. She didn't swat. She didn't do anything. And so Pippin kind of looked at her and then looked at me like, she doesn't want to play, huh? And walked away. And I was like, that's a good girl. Like, one day Artie might play back. I think that she and Maple would be the ones that would play together. I have to try letting the two of them interact more, like, without the baby gate in between. Because I think that she might be the peace bringer in the house. Ma'am, everyone's just looking at your butt. At your butt floofs. At your butt floofs. She's like, yeah, and? They're my fluffy pants. They're my fluffy pants, Mama. Are they your fluffy pants? Like, look, it's just... much. You're too much. Oh my god. Able to sit on the other cat at the side. Yeah. Honestly, I think the thing is, right? Artemis is... she's a pushover. If she's eating food, Artemis, and Pippin comes into the room, Artemis will stop eating food and Pippin will eat it. Artie is a big pushover. And that's the thing, that's the issue with Maple, is that Maple is very, not aggressive in like a mean way, but like aggressive, if that makes sense. Like he's very forward. He's very like, hi, I'm in your space now. And Artie doesn't like that. But she doesn't really like to tell him off. And he's like, he's bit her before. He's like not been the nicest boy. But I think, like, if I pick up Artie and Artie makes, like, a, you know, the little sound she makes, like, no, Pippin comes running. She's like, what's wrong? And I have a feeling that if she sees Maple going after Artemis, she's going to be like, oh, hell no. Like, that's my sister and I can bother her, but you can't bother her. And I think that she also is playful enough that Maple would enjoy, like, she and Maple could play together. And because Artie isn't a big player, she has her mouse. That's her favorite toy that she plays with by herself. But I think that she and Artie would end up just being like cuddle buddies. Well, the funny thing is that she didn't even have to like fight for top tier. Again, Artie is just a big pushover. Artemis will, you know, she's like, okay, that's fine. She's a pacifist. She doesn't want to fight. So, Pippin being like, this is mine, Artie's like, okay, I'll eat later then. Like, it's just... aww. She enjoyed the AC ever since. I love that. Yeah, all three of our cats. Maple was feral. Pippin here was feral. And Artie was a stray. And now there are babies. Right? The babies. We took all of our Christmas stuff down. And Maple and Artie are used to, I mean, they'll look like when the Christmas stuff goes up and they'll kind of look again when it all goes away like, oh, Mom and Dad did that weird thing where they put a tree in the house for a while and then took it down. And Pippin was, like, flabbergasted. She, like, came in when the tree was down and was like, what? Like, there were... am I in the same place? Because, like, we moved furniture, too. And she was just so thrown by it. I wish I had gotten it on video, but she was just, like... like, you could just tell that she was trying to figure out if she was in the same house. Like... oh, I've snoozed ads as many times as I can. They're about to play. Sorry about that. I also should go because it's garbage night, which means it's litter box cleaning night. Yeah? It's litter box night? Hi. Oh. We love the brushins. Which is good because you need brushes, right? Oh. Hello. So I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow the plan is to work on this cardigan with that really pretty mustardy tweed yarn that I have. I'm really excited about it. And so we will hang out and do that. I'll be back at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So that's about 3.5 hours prior to now. Oh my gosh, yeah, the shocked look that they give. It's great when they're just like, what? So if you've enjoyed stream and you're not following already, consider dropping a follow. If you would like to join the Discord for moments in between streams, with things like other pictures and all of that, come join us there. But let's go ahead. We'll roll some credits. Thank you all so much for being here today. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Remember you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. Copy those raid messages. I don't know where we're going because I haven't looked. That first one is if you are a subscriber, and the second one is if you are a follower. And let us go and see who's online and who we can say hi to. I'm so sorry about the ads. I couldn't stop them. Who's on making arts and crafts today? Oh, okay, I know where we're going. Let's go say hi to Soups. It's their affiliate anniversary. And we love them. So let's go and wish them a happy affiliate anniversary. And I will see you all over there. Okay? 4 years. That's awesome. Super exciting. Let's go say hi. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.